For the Anzac Day block.
Geelong versus Port Adelaide in round 10 2017 at Cardinia Park was a quintessential arm wrestle. There was never more than 2 goals in it at any stage, and when Jared Pollock goaled for Port at the 17-minute mark of the final term, the lead had changed hands 11 times. Patrick Dangerfield then found just enough space out of a stoppage for a 12th lead change with less than 2 minutes to play. Geelong negotiated a stoppage close to Port's goal in the last seconds and emerged victorious by 2 points to put themselves a game clear inside the top 4. The final scores 11-15, 81 to 11-13, 79.
We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Soldo wins the first ruck contest. Butters winds, feeling the heat, squeezes the kick. They might be caught out on the turnover. Wright doing the grunt work. In no man's land, he crept up like a librarian. Mannar displaying great endeavour. Can he hit a target? Wright, he ran into a brick wall. Cameron, he's under close attention. When one tackle just won't do. The Cats with a chance for a stoppage goal. Soldo slaps it out. Moraes. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Wright with the tap. Smith managed to get a handball away. That's poor play. Probing ball. Wright takes an excellent grab. Good vision there. Dangerfield. Guthrie shows them a clean pair of heels. He's got it.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Cats on the board early. Wright palms it down. Holmes. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Punch clear. Wines. A model of consistency. Richards. The fans will be happy to see this. Both midfields are going to earn their money today. Wright with a deft tap. Smith kicks to space. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Farrell couldn't hold it under pressure. Wright swoops and kicks a goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Cats with the past 2 goals. Wright wins the hit out. Holmes with a chance to send it forward. Quality delivery by foot. Wright dishes it off. He'll be annoyed by that. Richards, that's good work rate. Neat little stab kick. Durden, the power, moving the ball well. Can he be the fire starter? Defence 101 there. Henry runs onto it. De Koning, the Cats under great pressure. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Wright wins it down. Smith, Blitzars, good use of hands. Guthrie, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Butters knew where the help was. Burgoyne, it's there!
What terrific goal sense he has, showing exactly why you can't afford to give him any space inside 50.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Butters absorbs the pressure. They're tackling with great intent. The 2 big men do battle. Smith, he's been busy so far. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Throws it on the boot. Can they beat them back to goal? Another stoppage, this time a boundary throw-in.
The Cats are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Soldo, the winner there. Moraes, Blitzars, runs onto it. Wright, Smith, clever kick. Myers, with a chance to run. Mannar, in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? The Cats, showing some good signs early. Durden. Whitlock. The pressure is fierce. Soldo takes them on. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. 2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Back to where we started. Scores level. Wright slaps it out. Smith. Time to turn on the Jets. Henry. His hand passing is a weapon. Wright. What can he do with it? Myers leading from the front. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
And that's a letdown. Looking to hit up the short option. Richards is dangerous when he has space. Decides to go. Guthrie. He's been accosted. He's besieged. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Holmes. Drew affects the turnover. That's commitment to the cause. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Wright wins the hit out. Bruin couldn't get an effective disposal. Wants to take the game on. They're a big chance here. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Cats have responded to the challenge. Wright with a deft tap. Holmes, Bruin, Richards leads his opponent. Moraes needs a good decision. Wines, Soldo. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Berry, great body work. Gives it everything. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
The Cats
They've had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
The two big men do battle. Moraes, Drew. He's blazed away. The Cats wriggle off the hook by hand. Wright, dangerous place to lose it. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
You can't afford to give free kicks away in front of goal. All that hard work, and then you give an easy one up.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Wright showing his skills. Holmes. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Wright. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Some indirect ball movement here. Foot race on the wing. Bergman thought his way through it. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Smith runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Getting their handball game going. Blitzarves. Smith. Myers. Wright. He's suddenly a popular man. Attracted a crowd. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Sees something he likes. Well played. His vision was excellent. The umpire says he had no prior. Wright smashes it out of there. Warple, Holmes, Burn-Jones in the right spot at the right time. Honours the lead. Good kick. Blitzarves fumbles it. Warple didn't need to be asked twice. They've bottled it up. Soldo, the winner there. Wines. Can he find a teammate? That's not 15. They're moving the footy quickly. Guthrie ensures that foray will come to nothing. Ignoring the corridor for now. Right. He's outmarked two of them. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Horn Francis clears the area. Moraes, Rosie doesn't often waste it. It's come unstuck. Right. What a hand pass. Neal, Bruin. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Soldo with a deft tap. Warple swoops. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. That's a useful ball. Mannar spoils. Rosie gathers on the half volley. Soldo dangerous to leave on his own. Georgiades
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Henry wins it back. Great mark.
They've opened them up here.
Goes long. Rosie with the big fist. Stengel steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The Cats in front now. Soldo with a deft tap. Drew winds. Normally delivers. Henry.
We've seen that before.
Right. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Blitzers. Close. Marks. Will he go the bomb? This ought to end in a goal.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement. Much better than that. It was all too easy.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
The Power are a bit reactive at the moment. That goal was too easy.
The Cats having a good patch. Soldo wins it down. Moraes.
They're tackling with venom today.
The two big men do battle. Smith winds. One step ahead. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Bowes works hard to present. Can he impose himself on the match? Right. Demanded the footy and got it. The Cats have started well. Punched away.
Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Farrell to bring it back in. Wines has found some space. Searching kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Handball off was good. O'Connor. The Cats are playing like winners. Dempsey sets sail for home and he has delivered.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Cats have taken control of it. The Power will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes.
What's happening down there, Gary?
It's a 4-kick game, which isn't a match-winning lead at this stage, but it actually feels like the difference between the sides was even greater than that in the first quarter. The inside 50 discrepancy is significant, and if that doesn't turn around, this game could almost be settled by half-time.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Wright has got on top. They've got good chemistry, those two. O'Connor, Rosie, making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Wright has had his measure today. Smith, Broon. Through tackle and rightly a free kick. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Good disciplined defence. Neal, he's drawn a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Wright wins the hit out. Smith feeling the heat. You have to be tough to play this game. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Wright gets his hand to it. Smith, Dangerfield. He's got it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Power have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Wright wins the hit out. O'Connor, Broon, Burgoyne in the centre square. Soldo. Off he goes with the advantage. Moraes, Butters, Whitlock drops into the hole and marks.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Takes the short option from the kick in. O'Connor, that's a bruising tackle. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Soldo with a deft tap. Pepper, it's a goal!
The Power are getting reward for their dominance, though you could argue they should be even further in front.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Right, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Bowes. Richards gets there first. Burgoyne. He's copped some of his own medicine. Butters. Under pressure. Soldo getting involved. Delivers it inside 50. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Soldo punches it out of the ruck. Wines. Whitlock. Fumbles. Could be costly. He's set upon. The Power with a chance for a stoppage goal. Wright is teaching him a lesson. Smith, got to get rid of it. Blitzars.
The crowd's a little subdued, and dare I say it, they're becoming concerned.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Smith, some people can't kick that far. He converts and narrows the margin.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Soldo got his palm to it. Pepper, Butters. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? He's been busy so far. Wright takes a bounce. A second bounce. Good luck catching him. That's almost worth a kick. Broon in the right spot. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Tidy ball. Georgiades can keep it moving. The Power might be about to start something. Myers takes an excellent grab. Wright has found some space.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
It's a deep kick. Cameron, right spot, right time.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
They switched off for a bit, but as if sensing some danger, they've switched back on and managed to construct a goal that might just have headed off some creeping insecurities.
Two goals each for the quarter. Soldo wins it. Dangerfield. The Cats are bringing great energy. Neal marks it centre half forward. The fans will be happy to see this. And he's done for holding the ball.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
He's not one to take a backward step. Bursts through the middle. What a game he's having. Who's front and centre? Farrell. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Right, he's worth his weight in gold. Bowes. That's a dreadful hand pass. It's not a fair fight. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Wright is giving him a bath. Drop punt and he has put it away.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Power are in danger of being run over. The big men fly. Bowes. Can they get another one? Defence 101 there. That has to hurt. Myers only knows one way. He's put it through.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The power.
A buckling under the pressure.
Soldo showing his skills. Throws it on the boot. Centre square. Loose ball.
The umpire was compelled.
Normally delivers. Seizes the moment. Takes the logical option. Myers. Neal. Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
The Power are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Cats by 36. Punch clear. Moraes through. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite.
They've put themselves under pressure.
They're a big chance here. Humphreys, ever reliable. He doesn't waste many. The Cats have winners everywhere.
He's leading all comers for disposals.
Mannar, right.
He'll feel that one. Attracted a crowd. Stoppage coming up on the wing.
Right, wins the tap. Holmes. Neal has a vice-like grip. They'll sweep this ball forward. Right, just shoveled it out. Mannar.
Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise.
Cameron.
That's commitment to the cause. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Right.
Continues to have his way.
Dangerfield. Mannar. The Cats
look like scoring every time they go forward.
Soldo with a deft tap. Dangerfield. Mannar. Warple. That might have been dropping the ball.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
They've got to get a wriggle on. Richards makes position. Can he find a teammate? Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Butters. It's eluded him. Neal, right, out of the congestion. Bouncing ball. Stengel. Guthrie cops some unwanted attention. He's besieged. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Butters.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Soldo showing his skills. Moraes.
The Power. Clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Soldo showing his skills. Moraes on the same page as his ruck. Blitzars leads his opponent. You asked for it, you got it.
No leniency from the umpire there.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Georgiades works hard to present. He's generally a good kick. Horn Francis.
When one tackle just won't do.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Soldo with a deft tap. Butters. Richards taken to ground. Rinse and repeat.
Clear out, thank you.
Wright has probably got the points at this stage.
Warple. He'll work all day. Dealt with the pressure. Smith. He's lost possession. Blitzars. O'Connor. Right. Warple. Looks good. He's steered it through.
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
The Cats might be about to land a knockout blow. Right, the winner there. Holmes, Warple fighting hard. Richards takes the hand pass. Butters, solid tackle. That's holding the footy.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Wright has found some space. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Good work rate. Neal is a beacon in that forward line.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It's all coming together for them. They are playing magnificent footy. It's a pleasure to watch.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Soldo wins it down. Moraes winds. Stewart continues to be a thorn in their side. Guthrie kicks to centre wing. Wines spoils. You can't question his commitment. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Rosie went bang. Look at him go. Hacking it forward. Horn Francis. Great hands there. They're moving the footy well here. Good looking kick. Pau Pepper has got loose. Lowers the eyes. Drew has charged into space. The Cats got off to a fast start and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Power have made an absolute mockery of their ladder position. I'm not taking anything away from the opposition, but that was a long way short of acceptable. Where was the hardness, the pressure, the skills, the football IQ? It's all gone missing. This is threatening to be a horror loss unless they can dig deep in the second half and remind themselves what their best footy looks like. Pretty much the opposite of what we just saw.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Wines, Butters. They need to hit the scoreboard here. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Humphreys, he shut him down. De Koning, what can he do with it? Gee, they're playing well. Henry, this is promising. He's so good in close. Dempsey, Guthrie, he still found a way. He's been accosted. Under pressure. Smith, Neal with time. Mannar, that's not going to work. Cameron commands the footy.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. The big men fly. Moraes, terrific tackle. They've bottled it up. Wright punches it out of the ruck. Warple, Smith, Holmes. Clever kick. We're watching a very good side here. Mannar, that's a big play.
Straight in front, should not miss.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Cats by 60. Wright wins it out of the centre. Holmes, Warple. Rosie. He got to the fall. A chance to clear now. Farrell is hard to beat one-on-one. He's hit up the lead. Doesn't often waste it. Clean pickup. Good tackle. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire will have it. Soldo palms it down. Butters. He'll be sore in the morning. They're tackling with venom today. Rucks go at it. Wines, Butters. They desperately need a goal. Georgiades, he makes it look easy. The Power can build something here. Horn Francis, all on his own. Whitlock drops into the hole and marks. Long ball in. Punched away. Almost threw it out. Henry in the right spot at the right time. Going for territory. Right. That's a quality hand pass. Smith. Well played. Great play. This is a joy to watch. Good kick. Mannar has got off the chain. Can he finish it off?
He'll surely go back and slot this.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. He's suddenly a popular man.
And we will do it all again. Right, with a deft tap. Warple absorbs the pressure. The umpire whistles for a ball up.
The Cats
have actually turned the footy over more, but it won't concern them greatly because they continue to win it in close and create scoring opportunities.
That's a bit of a waste. He's gone.
He's copped some of his own medicine.
Soldo throws it on the boot. Burgoyne kicks to space.
Moraes marks. Will he go the bomb?
Penetrating ball.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Broon. That's an aggressive handball. Henry.
Holmes on a lead.
The Cats continue to do as they wish.
What's he got on offer?
Myers.
In some space on the wing. I've liked his game today.
Stengel. Strong grab. Broon. He's set upon. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
Wright has got on top.
Holmes. That's poor play. Richards. Wines. Takes a bounce.
They cannot keep him quiet.
O'Sullivan saw that coming. How will the umpire see this?
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
De Koning
doing what he does best.
Henry. He doesn't waste many. That's an impressive mark. Ignoring the corridor for now. Neal can keep it moving. They're irrepressible at the moment.
Taking out some frustration possibly.
Burn-Jones. No prior and we'll have a ball up. Wright has rucked tirelessly. Smith. Warple.
They've got winners all over the park.
Sloppy disposal and we'll have a throw in.
The Power haven't done much right, but at least they're tackling well.
Soldo with the tap. They have a good understanding, those two.
It's been paid, and I think we all knew it was coming.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation. His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Around the body. Don't tell me. That is a stunner.
We're watching the best in the business go about their work here. They look to be building something special.
The Power
checked out of this one a long while ago, if we're honest.
The two big men do battle. Burn-Jones. Butters. They're moving the footy quickly.
Stewart with another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him.
Broon takes it at centre halfback. Henry presents in space. Stewart. Broon. Can he hit a target? Neal. Great body work. Warple. He's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. Stewart. Probing ball. Myers gets to the front spot. Guthrie. Right. Knew where the help was. Smith.
That's commitment to the cause.
The Cats
look like scoring every time they go forward.
Wright has had his measure today. Dangerfield. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Cats
look every bit a premiership contender.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. Soldo with a deft tap. Dangerfield trying to find a path. Marshall, Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Can he impose himself on the match? He might have thought about the corridor. Horn Francis working hard and presenting well. De Koning affects the turnover. Honours the lead. Warple
in the clear on centre wing. That's a useful ball.
Wright finds himself unattended.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
The Power
have been consigned to a face-saving exercise.
playing for pride now. The Cats have all the answers. They're leading them a merry dance. That's great footy.
Maybe he hasn't showered in a while. I can't think of any other reason they refuse to go near him.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Durden has found some space. Can they get it forward this time? Picking their way through. Burgoyne works hard to present. Searching kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Good thinking and good execution too. Durden in the centre square. Tidy ball. No one can mark. Stewart only knows one way. The Cats have winners everywhere. They'll take the patient approach. The Sharon hits the deck. Aliyah desperate to win it back. Richards, Soldo, couldn't burst through. Burn-Jones, Georgiades, Wines, Richards. The kick is precise. Got to go now. It's a dominant display. Right, marks. That's hard to stop.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. That's skillful. Aliyah with a chance to run. Good looking kick. Quality delivery by foot. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Power aren't executing the fundamentals well enough. They've missed easy targets, taken poor options and been caught flat-footed too many times. I think a few of them might already be earmarked for a spell in the twos.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Right, wins it out of the centre. Warple, sharks it. Dangerfield. They're playing like champions. Close. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Cats go on their merry way. Wright gets his hand to it. Warple, he's lost it. Dangerfield. They've put themselves under pressure. Butters. Clever kick. Henry continues to be a thorn in their side. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers.
It's amounted to nothing.
Met solidly. He's besieged.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Wright is giving him a bath. Smith turned over.
He's been industrious.
It's been that kind of day for them. He's generally a good kick. Wright makes position by hand. Well done. Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
Right,
He's worth his weight in gold.
feeds it out. Berry in the centre square. Butters. De Koning couldn't quite.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Wright is teaching him a lesson. Dangerfield.
The Cats are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Wright continues to have his way.
Dangerfield. Smith. Warple. Good handball. Wright wants to take the game on. That was almost handed to him. Whitlock. Bergman gathers in the centre square. Terrific tackle. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Junk times come early. Soldo wins it back. Great mark. They're a big chance here. Stewart thwarts them again. Gee, they're playing well. No sign of them dropping off. Good work rate. Mannar has got loose. Dempsey under pressure. Humphreys fighting hard. Goes long. Rosie ensures that foray will come to nothing. The Power are out of trouble. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's a strong mark. This is much better. Well played.
What's he got on offer?
He's been quiet. Stewart.
We've seen that before.
Dempsey. He's giving 100%. Burne-Jones gets the kick away. Loose ball on centre wing. He's stopped in his tracks. You asked for it, you got it. They've bottled it up. Soldo, a rare win. Burne-Jones in no man's land. Berry, it's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The Cats are giving them nothing. Wright has been dominant in the ruck. Holmes. Dempsey. Puts the foot down and away he goes. Warple with time. Neal. Mannar bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
This is what happens when you're not completely switched on against a good side. It gets ugly.
The Cats by 97. Soldo showing his skills. Butters. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Moraes. Stewart leads his opponent. Gets his kick despite the heat. Butters takes an excellent grab. That's a good option, and this looks promising. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Right, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Moraes, Soldo, Burne-Jones. The Cats have won it back. Holmes, Wright. He loves to run and carry. Attracted a crowd. Stengel couldn't get an effective disposal. Knew where the help was. Dangerfield out of the congestion. Soldo is calm in a crisis. Chance gone begging. It's not a fair fight. Berry, little one to half-back. That's an impressive mark. And they're away. Aaliyah, great hands there. Short pass looks good. Soldo has time and space. He hasn't been himself today. Georgiades, he's drawn a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Soldo wins the tap. Moraes, that's symptomatic of their day. Smith, solid tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Soldo got his palm to it. Butters, Bowes, mops that one up. Mannar has a paddock in front of him. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. This is champagne footy.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage.
The Cats can do no wrong. You've got to make the most of these matches.
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. Soldo, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Moraes, Wines, Richards. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Whitlock marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
The Power are obviously not going to win this game, but they've still got to strive to get something out of it.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Neal has rucked tirelessly. Warple, Holmes, kicks to space. Aaliyah spoils. Zerk-Thatcher, close. Navigated the traffic. That's a dreadful hand pass. Bergman, sweet. Playing for pride now. O'Sullivan read that one like a book. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Rosie comes steaming through. Soldo, Horn Francis, Berry, tidy ball. Durden, dangerous to leave on his own. Pal Pepper, this is good footy. Not a lot of positives today. Bowes wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They're playing with purpose and poise. Humphries can keep it moving. Honours the lead. Looking to hit up the short option. Cameron has found some space. They might be caught out on the turnover. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Soldo wins it down. Winds, Butters, thought his way through it. Stewart making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Humphries, it's a tough game, hacking it forward. Mano, there can be no complaints about that free kick. Doesn't often waste it. This is good ball movement. Just has to hit a target. Wright gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Oh, back in to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
That's their fifth of the quarter, and they're playing some excellent attacking footy.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. Moraes, Wines, Richards. He might have done better. Butters. He'll pump them into attack once more. Pal Pepper couldn't finish what he started. Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? A minor score.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Bangs it long. That's careless kicking. He's been industrious. Thumped away. Wright just shoveled it out. Guthrie manages to get off a handball. Henry, they've worked it well. Dealt with the pressure. Warple, Guthrie, Wright puts his teammate under the pump. Holmes, you have to be tough to play this game. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. Neal has had his measure today. Wines. Siren not far away, and I think we'll all be pretty happy to hear it. Neal, the winner there. Smith, the power, continue to be second to the ball. We will do it all again. Soldo gets his hand to it. Butters, Holmes, what a game he's played. Bombs it in. Taking out some frustration possibly. Myers, he's kicked a goal.
This is one to keep in the memory bank, so that when you come up against this mob in the future when the wheel is turned, and it will, you can pay them back in full.
The power will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. The Cats have dismembered them with a display of savagery we won't soon forget. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
I don't use this word lightly, but that was a disgrace. Their effort today was so far short of what's required at this level, and it's not a stretch to suggest that a few of these players might never play for this club again. As for the winners, well, you just don't get better than that. They'll wake up in the morning and wonder if they dreamed it.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.